Welcome into the 2023 ACL World Championships. Starting to wind down here this week, and we've got advanced singles action for you today.
Yes, I'm ready. We're getting close to the end, everybody.
Only a couple more events to bring to you all. We'll be wrapping up advanced singles, and then tomorrow we'll have the pro qualifier. And then that'll be it for Worlds.
That will be it. I want to say that this week went by quickly, but I'd be lying. It's been a long one out here. I guess, you know, it kind of went by quickly. It hasn't been terribly slow, but a lot of great games, a lot of great things happening. I'm going to try to get my buddy Eddie over here on the live stream at some point today. Talk about his big doubles win on the main stage earlier today. How exciting was that?
That was very intense. I mean, just being in the building for that and just witnessing everyone on the edge of their seat when he decided to go for that airmail for the win. And
right?
It ended up staying on the board for a wash, something that nobody was expecting, nobody was thinking would happen. I mean, everyone was under the impression he would make this and they'd win, or he would just bounce off the board and they would lose the world championship. No one even had it on their mind that there could be a wash if he's going to go for that airmail, because he opted to go aggressive and not go for the wash from the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, that was something else. Well, interesting. I'm not sure what's going on here. I've got this white line across the top of the screen. Oh, there it goes. All right, guys, we do have a game live here. I'm sorry, I am trying to get the scoreboard working for y'all. Probably would have been a good idea to get that working before I went live, but.
You see Nick Petuski on the right and Ryan Taylor on the left. Petuski up 11-0 already in this one. This is final 8 action in the winner's bracket here in bracket L. We have a ton of advanced singles brackets for you, letters I through P. So we'll have games flying through all afternoon and probably evening long.
Okay, I think I just about got this done. Sorry.
Tyler Goodwood, court 90. Tyler Goodwood, court 90.
Copy. Paste. All right. Here we go. Scoreboard live. I'm not sure who's who. Do you know which one's which here?
Yeah, Petuski's on the left, and then Ryan Taylor is in the jersey on the right.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. We are live on ACL TV right now. We will be getting picked up on YouTube here shortly. Thanks for tuning in right now.
There's more points for Nick. Looks like it might be 20-2 now. Yep, 20-2. Nick in front of Ryan Taylor. And Nick was actually part of the Carolina Coasters this season,
Okay.
even as a PDC player. From Waterford, New York. Patowski off the back. So here's a chance for Ryan Taylor. Stays up in front of Patowski's front bag. We'll see if he can still work that into the hole. Not quite. So give Ryan Taylor 5, and we head on to round 8.
All right. Jacob, are you excited to be winding this down? Or are you going to miss all the action?
Well, it's been a lot over this week, but it's been a good mix of different types of events. I mean, I think mixed doubles was one of the most exciting events we've had the entire season. That was a fun way to kind of split up the middle portion of the week.
Yep.
And then, of course, like the pro singles and pro doubles, we've been doing that all season, but it just felt like the stakes were a bit higher for this one with it being Worlds, and nobody disappointed.
You know, I agree. I think that there was definitely a lot more pressure in the room among the pro players to get it done on the World Championship stage. It was very interesting, I thought, especially in the pro singles, how we had so many big names go down early. And we had some unusual, not necessarily unusual, but, you know, names that we don't usually see up at the top of the bracket in the winner's seat. Adam Hisner, you know, winning his bracket. He ultimately lost it to Jamie Graham. But, man, he went through some tough players and played some great games to get all the way up there to the top. So kudos to him.
Oh. Taylor goes flying. Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, we saw a lot of double dips. We saw 3 of them, actually.
Yeah.
And that is something that I don't think anyone was expecting. I mean, to fight all the way through that loser's bracket is not easy. And then to be able to pull off the double dip is not, that's arguably even more difficult. So for Gavin Cano and Jamie Graham and Tony Smith to be able to pull it off was very impressive.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, it looks like we have a game here.
It does. Patowski taking the win 24-6. He's on to the next round, winner's bracket semifinal round. And with that, we'll take a quick break, but we'll probably have more action in just a moment with all these brackets to work through.
Absolutely. Stick with us here on ACL TV. We will be live on YouTube in just a little while. But until then, we'll bring in action here on Court 3 of the ACL TV.
Another game up for you here at the 2023 ACL World Championships in advanced singles play. We've got Austin Reynard and Justin Beck getting set to start here on court 3. You see Beck on the right, Reynard on the left. Throwing some warm-up bags.
Austin Reynard, do you know who that is? That is the creator of Kill Shots cornhole bags.
Interesting.
Yeah. He was formerly a pro, and then I believe this year he went down into the PDC. So he is eligible to play in the advanced bracket. I'm not sure if he's going to try again for the pro again this season, or if he's playing the qualifier or not.
Well, looks like these are some live bags being thrown. After the spin. Yeah, and you're right, Reynard throwing those kill shots. Beck looks like he's throwing some pro snipers. Ooh, opportunity here for Austin to pick up a couple. Oh, and he doesn't. He slides off the back of the board. So only one. Well, folks, we've got a lot of advanced singles brackets for you, and probably going to have action going into the night.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a long one, folks.
Do you happen to know if the final 8 for this portion is single elimination, I believe?
Yes, it is. So we have, I can't remember the number. They told me it was like 860 advanced singles. So they had to run 16 brackets. 16 brackets for real. So because you can't really manage 16 at once, especially without having like 300 courts, these guys, the ACL, split it up into 8 in the morning and 8 brackets in the afternoon. So earlier, while the broadcast was going on ESPN2, they had the first 8, and they started those at 9 a.m. And right now, the morning 8 brackets are now playing their respective playoffs. So all 8 singles from each bracket go on to play each other in a single elimination playoff bracket. I believe on court 2 right now, Jake Brannon is playing Jaden Ellis. The winner moves on. And at 2 o'clock today, or I'm sorry, I think it was 3. Was it 3 or 2? 2 or 3 o'clock. They started the afternoon 8 brackets. So right now, what you're seeing here from us are the afternoon advanced singles brackets. And we'll play all these out and get down to 8 bracket finalists who will then play each other out this evening until we get down to 1. And then once we have that 1 from the evening bracket, he will match up in a single elimination game from the 1 winner from the 8 brackets from this morning. It's a lot.
We'll crown an advanced single winner by the end of tonight.
Yes, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. Advanced singles is a huge bracket. A lot of players came out to play. The fun thing about the advanced singles, though, it's really a preview of what we're going to get tomorrow in the pro qualifier. Now, the pro qualifier is a big event, and we have, I don't even know, I want to say 512 or more players playing in that, and that's a mix of advanced players coming out from all around the nation, as well as the bottom portion of the current ACL pros. Now, they have to requalify. They don't automatically get pro status next year. You have to play at a very high level to keep that pro status. So the bottom portion of that, of the the 22-23 pros will have to play in this pro qualifier alongside all these new advanced players coming up from around the country. So it's a real gauntlet. It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. I don't know exactly the number of pros they're going to take from that, but it's, you know, a very significantly smaller number. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong about this as well. I think that they automatically take the undefeated players. They might not have to play through the bracket. I could be wrong about that. And then they have the 5 and 1s and the 4 and 2s all play in a single elimination bracket. So a lot of information there. Hopefully I didn't overload you guys.
Eight 3 in round 6. Reynard picking up 2 points in the last round. And I'm assuming we'll be bringing you all the action to come up in the winner's bracket, but then once we get down to the elimination bracket games for every one of these brackets, we're just going to be bringing you games whenever we can get them.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the thing for us today, this evening, afternoon. We're going to pick up, you know, as many of the winners bracket finals, or I'm sorry, yeah, the winners bracket games for the King seat. We're going to try to bring you as many as possible, but honestly, you know, we might not be able to bring you all of them. You know, we have to keep this train rolling. We can't slow down or stop some games so we can throw all the big games on the broadcast because, you know, as it is right now, even if we're rolling straight through, we're still going to have a very, very late night. So to hold any games at this point would really hurt us, especially me, who likes to get to bed before 1 a.m. I used to be a night owl. I could stay up all night long. Not anymore. No, I need my sleep. What about you, Jake?
I wouldn't say I'm a morning person, but I'm also like I can manage.
What time does your automatic clock, the internal clock, wake you up at? If you had no alarm, what time are you out of bed without an alarm?
Well, I know during the school year, last year I had classes at 9:30 every single day, Monday through Friday. So I kind of started to build up about an 8 a.m., 8:30, just automatic wake up.
Okay.
But I think probably as the summer went on, it's changed a little bit. So I'm not really sure.
Wow. Okay. I think I'm a solid 9 a.m. I'm usually out of bed on my own by 9. I need an alarm if I'm getting out of bed before 8, though. There it is. Just putting it on the board. I believe that's a wash, right? 6-6.
I think there might have been one in the hole or off the back because I just saw they put in 3 more for Austin.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You know, it's interesting being live on ACL TV. I can't see the chat or the comments. You know, at the beginning of the season, I kind of like that, not being able to see the comments. But now I'm so used to reading them, it's odd not being able to respond to them. Maybe that's something we should ask Trey for, the ability to see comments on ACL TV. What do you think?
I think it offers a different way to consume the content. So. Still 10-6 into round 9. Ooh, off the back for Reynard. So now Beck able to take a little bit of advantage, just 1 point in that round. Could have brought in, I believe, 4 if he would have dragged that other bag through, but well, Chase, you got those bags you were looking for. What was the well, I don't know how long you were there, but what did the line look like? Because I saw a post that there was already kind of a line forming outside before the actual launch.
Yeah, I went up to the tent in the morning. I think it was like, man, what time did I get here? I took it easy today for sure. I think I got here about 9:30, 10-ish. Somewhere around there. I can't remember. And I went up to the, I think I got here at 9. I think I went up to the BG tent around 9:30, 10. And I was walking up, and sure enough, there's a line out the door already.
Wow.
3 hours before they sold these bags. I was like,
that's crazy.
Holy cow. They ended up selling the bags an hour early. They went on sale at noon instead of 1 o'clock because they had because they had so many people in line, and B, because they wanted to go down and watch the doubles broadcast because they had 2 different teams playing in that, who ironically both won their respective matches and moved on to the doubles final.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if you missed it, was a awesome game. Gavin Cano and Fisher Hamilton ended up taking down Tony Smith and Jacob Trzynski. It was a relatively close match. It wasn't runaway. And then Eddie Grindersleeve and Caleb Batson took on Mark Richards and Philip Lopez. And I got to tell you, in traditional history, every single one of their matches, every single one, they're down at halftime with the first to 11. There's always the other team that gets to 11 before them. And they take a TV timeout, and they're sitting there, they're discussing it, and they come back out, and they just shoot. They start shooting. And they ended up taking Philip Lopez and Mark Richards in the second half of that game. So they moved on to the television, to the final bracket, to the final. So it was Eddie Grindersleeve and Caleb Batson versus Fisher Hamilton and Gavin Cano. And all 4 of them throw BG bags. Probably the funniest of all of it, though, was Gavin Cano was throwing Fisher Hamilton's bags, and Eddie and Caleb were throwing Gavin's bags.
Right.
The Gavin Cano, the GC bag. So, either way, Gavin Cano was winning. Either his bags or the actual player. So, very interesting. But, yes, Eddie and Caleb end up taking that match, and they three-peat. 3 in a row, 3 nationals in a row. Never has been done before. Made history today. And now you have the argument.
Go! Come on!
You have the argument. Are they the best doubles team in history now? Are they the GOATs?
I think you could definitely argue that this is the best doubles season ever at this point.
Right.
You pick up 2 in a row, and then you win Worlds.
Right.
Making it 3 in a row.
Three-peat. Nobody's ever done it before. And, when we're talking about people that have won literally 2, not even 2 in a row, it's a very short list. And the people that run 2 in a row, I think that's only 2 different teams, right? Those Jamie Graham, Matt Guy, and oh gosh, I can't remember now. Was it Colin Malone and Duncan Clemmer? I can't remember now. Anyways, nobody's ever done the three-peat.
What'll be interesting is to see if KB and Eddie can continue that streak at all into the next season. If they can take home the first national, because at that point you'd be carrying all of that momentum. They're going to be the #1 team going into next year.
Yes.
As we were talking, and this game finished up, Justin Beck 22-6 over Austin Reynard.
Wow.
So we'll take a quick break, but we'll continue this conversation in just a moment here on the live stream.
Stick with us. righty. We are back live here. Looks like we are on YouTube. Hey. YouTube, the best tube. Howdy, everyone. Thanks for joining us on Court 3 here. Chase Hunter, producer. Jacob Schrantz, shot caller. Playmaker, shot caller. Let's see here. Back to the boats. That's right, Diablo. More boats. No sound, huh? Can you guys hear me? You should be able to hear me. Let me know in the chat if you can't hear me or if you can hear me. We got 157 watching right now. Should be able to hear me.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so. All right, well, let's get over to the court here. These guys just did their spin.
Here's Vincent Frisch.
Good sound. They say good sound. All right. Say hi to the guy behind me. How's it going? He says he's good, and that's his guy. He's going to come watch his guy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go. They're all jumping on now.
Oh, perfect. Everybody's coming and join us. Oh, wrong one. Go that way. There we go. Sorry about that. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I got the hat on backwards. This is a serious stream. We're not messing around, guys. We're going to give you a real stream. Not that Corey didn't give you a great stream. Corey's a great guy. Corey's wonderful. We love Corey. He does a great job.
It's interesting. You look at Vincent Frisch. He goes for that Fisher-Hamilton tucked pant leg on the right side.
Yes, that's a growing that's a growing trend. I see that in a lot of players lately. Oh, come on now, Corey. Corey walking by giving me the boo just because I got in his live stream, started talking some smack. Camera foul, $2. Oh man, they're already charging me, Jacob. Oh, bro, I just got started. I gotta have the first one for free. Keeping me honest, chat. I appreciate all of you guys joining us here. The best fans and the best place to watch cornhole, the YouTube, the best tube. Make sure to like and follow and share this stream. Let's get these numbers up. Let's show Corey how to bring some numbers. I know that he got about, what, like 260, maybe 300, 400 people. I think it was 420.
420.
I think that it was 420 or 422 or something like that. Nothing like the 1600 we had yesterday that really showed out.
I wonder why they showed out, Chase.
I wonder why. Might have been because I put my foot in my mouth and said I was going to do a bag raffle. Going to come down and look at this. But surely the chats forgot about that bag raffle by now, right? You guys don't remember that, do you? Gonna lay it up.
Yeah, Zhang already down to 7-0. Vincent Frisch was part of the Colorado Timber this season. 16-year-old PDC player from Brentwood, California. He does have an open title in doubles to his name.
Yes. We were watching Vincent yesterday, actually. Last night in the advanced doubles. Oh my goodness, look at that cut shot. That was pretty. Whoop.
So some more points to Frisch, 9-4.
Yeah, he's coming in here and throwing some daggers.
one of the things I would love to hear, and it's probably not going on right now, but if there were any players who got those new bags this morning and were just throwing them just right out of the packaging here in these brackets.
Are you talking about the BGs that went on sale?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That would be pretty interesting to go unbroken in right into a advanced singles bracket with them.
That would be interesting. However, they cannot do that.
They cannot do that?
No. All the new Witchers that went on sale that were sold out in 10 minutes, they're all stamped with the 2024 stamp. So everybody playing in the Pro Qualifier and Advanced Singles, this is still considered the end of the prior season, the end of the 22-23 season. So they all have to use the 22-23 stamp bags. Nobody can use the 24 stamp bags at any of these events this weekend. They have to wait until the new season, which starts October 1st. Now they can go play with them, in the backyard, but as far as ACL points events, they can't use them yet.
So how does that system work? Do you have to get new bags for every single year to use?
Not necessarily. So the bags right now, they have a stamp, and each stamp has the year on them. For example, these new bags now say 2024. And the way it works is each bag has, I think it's 3 years.
Oh, okay.
So I could be wrong. Chat, you might be able to correct me on this, but the 2020 bags are no longer allowed to be used. The 2021 bags are no longer allowed to be used in competitive play this year. The 21-22s might actually come off the list, but I think they're still good. I think the 22s, the 23s, and the 24s are good. The 2021s, I think they are no longer valid.
What a shot from
Right
Frisch.
over that bag. That was pretty, wasn't it? Almost another one.
Just another example of one of these BG Wizard throwers. They're extremely popular this season.
Lays on top of the hole, makes it really tough. He's going to push it and goes right off the board. Yikes.
So 1 point there for Vincent, 14-4, 9 rounds deep. Winner of this one moves on to the winner's bracket final matchup. We'll either be playing Cody Brewer or Austin Cameron.
All right, chance for Howard to score some points here. And he does.
For 14-6.
No, Esperna. I think it is 3 years, not 2 years. Quality is looking crisp and colorful today. Thanks, Kel. I try hard. I appreciate that. Yes, I believe that is right, Diablo. I believe the ACL pros must use the current year. Well, we don't. You know what? I was kind of waiting to make an announcement about the bag raffle, but we're gonna let Stu. I want to get these numbers up before I talk any more about it.
Zhang down by 10, trying to work his way back into this. Man, Vincent Frisch is not afraid to go to the roll bag.
No, he's not. He uses it as a regular shot almost. Oh, almost got around that one. Oh, well, that's not terrible. But I'm sure he would have liked to get that bag in there with the other one.
That's 1 point added on to Frisch's total, 17-6 now.
Those of you looking for the brackets today, you can find them on the ACL, am I saying this right? Game Zone?
Fan Zone.
Fan Zone, sorry. Fan Zone. I think it's Fan Zone on your phones. I think it comes up as Game Zone on the computer. But Fan Zone, ACL Fan Zone has all the brackets. We have 8 brackets going on this afternoon. We had 8 brackets going in the morning. We had 8 bracket winners that all played each other, and we got down to 1. I'm not sure who that 1 is. Ooh, almost got them all. I'm not sure who that 1 is, but that 1 player is going to come back tonight and face the winner of the afternoon game. So again, this afternoon, we have 8 brackets. We'll get down to 8 finalists, and we'll have a single elimination playoff bracket for these 8 to get down to 1, and then that 1 guy will play that 1 guy or girl will play that 1 guy or girl from this morning. If that makes sense. Vincent Frisch is on the edge here of closing this game out.
Yeah,
He's got goalposts for bags, though. He wants to kind of figure out what he wants to do here. I mean, that bag is going in. Maybe he can't see that bag from the other side. He's just looking at the 1 blue bag. He wanted to see if that other one fell in, but it's still hanging on there.
Here it comes in round 13.
And he does knock it in. Now that bag falls.
Zhang going aggressive and
Whoa,
hits that
are you
hairmail.
kidding me? Holy smokes. Oh, and they're all packed up there.
So now
Get on
Zhang
the
can
board.
just board it.
Wow. Okay.
I'll tell you what. This might be PDC singles, but that is a pro level shot.
You know what? I gotta
no
see it again.
doubt.
I'm sorry. That was remarkable. Wow. Great bag. He pulls himself into this game a little bit. 12-19. He's only at 7 points down. Little far to the right there on that one. Safest move here to block. Vincent can end this game with an airmail. And he gets 1. It gets him to 20. Not quite the game. Zhang, am I pronouncing that? Zhang.
I think it was Zhang.
Zhang gets new life. Uh-oh, another $2 to the chat. All right, he's got to bring this bag back in. It's pretty far out there. Vincent could just put these in the hole and call it a day. Looks like Zhang's going to step in and put a blocker up. Which is probably, no, he just goes in. I'm not sure if he's.
I guess he's just going to hope that Vincent misses this.
No.
But it's not going to matter,
No,
really.
he's got to get this bag and go in with it at this point. This is a tough shot.
No, and there it is.
Nope, that'll do it.
Vincent Frisch finishes up Zhang right there, 25-12. And he is on to the next round. He'll wait on Austin Cameron and Cody Brewer.
Yep.
To figure out if he can take that king seat here in bracket K of advanced singles.
Wow. Okay. Well.
We'll take a quick break and stick with us after that. We'll have more advanced singles action for you.
Absolutely. Well, I sure am glad everybody forgot about that silly raffle that I talked about. Because, man, that would have been trouble for me. But fortunately, everybody forgot about it. Ethan's over here talking to me while I'm trying to do the live stream. What's up, Ethan? I have no idea. We're just getting games. Yeah. You can go talk to the director, say, hey, put this game up on court 3. There's a game right now. All right.
I was hoping Bryson ended up winning. I was gonna see if I could hop in with you on the mic while he was playing.
Oh yeah. Well, if he comes down, you can jump in and say a few words. All right. Let's see. All right. Well, I might as well let the cat out of the bag here. Look at those things. Aren't those beautiful? These are the new Witchers. Let's see. There we go. What? Pretty sharp looking bags, huh? I like them. I'm giving those away to some lucky viewers. Because I'm a nice fella. I am going to do the raffle for that probably. I think I'm going to do that once I return home on Monday. So I'll fly home, I'll run the raffle, and then I'll mail them out to the winner. Was going to do it today, but I don't want to take away from the energy here. We're broadcasting all weekend, so I'm going to wait till Monday, announce the winner there on my own time. Does that sound fair?
What were you doing?
He's not listening. So, how do you enter? Oh, the enter's already done. The only way I'm going to open up the entries for this again is if we get to above 1,600 viewers. So, make it happen. Yeah, I agree. BG, their artists are just off the chain. And these things are sick. For sure. You want to see another look at them? Here we go. Just get a big, nice shot of these things. And it's got, I don't know if you can see that, it's got the 2024 stamp on it. Cool stuff. But yeah, the BG tent sold them, went on sale at noon, and sold them out. And like, they had a line out the door. It was ridiculous. Sold them out immediately. It was crazy.
Now, is there a way you can tell before you even break bags in if they're going to be good for you or not?
You know, it's tough. All bags are different. The fabric on them are different. These are interesting. I can't really tell. I want to say like they're almost like a pro sniper type of material. This side seems like it's going to be pretty fast. This seems a little stickier. I think this is still going to move on a fast board, but a sticky board it might be a little bit more sticky. It's interesting. I like this bag a lot. So it is a little bit more compact, but you know, it's not terribly full. So I wish I would know how they play, but I'm resigned to giving them away, Jacob. I'm going to take them home, have them a day, and then I'm going to mail them out to some lucky guy or girl.
That's true.
Speed ratings, I have no idea. You know, you're asking the wrong guy. Chat, do you know the speed ratings of the Witchers? Maybe we can get Rich and Graham back on this channel, and they can tell you all about the speed ratings of these bags. Right now, we're waiting for Aiden Brown and Bryce Forbes up on this court. I know that some people are asking about him in the chat. asking about Aiden Brown. Well, guess what? We're going to get him. Aiden Brown and Bryce Forbes playing next on the court. They are pro snipers with smaller template. Okay, well that makes sense. 6'9", Timothy, is that what they are? A 6'9"? Okay. Timothy, that reminds me, shout out to Nub Life, suicide prevention charity. All right. I'm gonna give you guys a break from looking at my dome. Oh, my goodness. You gotta be kidding me. Did you see that?
It's quite shaky.
Aiden Brown headbutted my my camera. No, it's still okay. Man. All right, we're gonna have some down and backs here. Wait, wasn't there 2 sets of bags for the raffle? Yeah, I had to get to 2,000 for 2 sets of bags, but we didn't get to 2,000. We got to 1,600.
That is correct.
Yeah, it was 2,000 viewers. We'd give away 2 sets of bags, but we only, I don't even think we got to 1,600. I think we got to about 15 something. But I had to really pull some strings and pull out a lot of favors to get this 1 set of Witchers for you guys. So 1 lucky person, we'll get them on Monday. Yeah, I'm gonna do the drawing on Monday, everyone, because I'm going to focus on the live stream for the ACL Pro National here. We have advanced singles finishing out today, and we have the pro qualifier tomorrow.
Don't we travel on Monday? How are you going to do that on Monday?
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe I'll do it Monday evening. I'll get home, turn on the camera. Maybe I'll do it after the pro qualifier before I break everything down. I don't know. We'll see. No promises. Hey, Mark, thanks for buying the drip patch and the drip shirt. I appreciate that. I know I have a shipping speed on there, but I'm going to have to wait till I get home before I can ship those out to you, so it might be an extra day. They won't ship today. These guys still warming up?
It looks like they're about to start right here.
Okay. We got a little bit of a crowd here for these games.
You see Bryce Forbes on the left, Aiden Brown on the right.
All right, crew. We got to surpass Court 2's earlier numbers. We're looking for 420. Like, share, and subscribe. Mostly share. Let's get these numbers up. Oh my goodness. What?
Really nice shot from Aiden Brown, just rolling right through that traffic.
That was nice.
So this is the winner's bracket final for bracket I.
Okay.
Aiden Brown and Bryce Forbes.
All right.
Forbes knocks some of his in. Well, Chase, now that we're pretty much nearing the end of Worlds here in 2023, what was your favorite game that we got to broadcast this week? Do you remember a specific one?
Oh, man, there were so many good ones. You know, that Gavin Cano, Caleb Batson final game was pretty awesome. I feel terrible for Caleb getting double dipped again, but man, that was a hot game. That was very reminiscent of the Jacob Gore Caleb Gatson game that we had earlier this year, as well as the Jacob Gore Jamie Graham game. It just seems like those winners final matches, the double dip bracket finals, are always the best games. In singles especially. I don't know. I have to go with that. The Gavin Cano, Caleb Batson bracket final game. I think that was my favorite. What about you?
I've got ties for 3 games.
Okay.
I can't pick which one was better for the pro doubles winners bracket final and the overall bracket final. Both those against Alex Rawls and Trey Birchfield.
Yeah.
Both of them had some incredible shots from Tony Smith to wrap things up.
Yep.
And then it was really, I think, the bracket final of mixed doubles when we had Jeffrey White and Susanna Perry, with the crowd that built up for that game.
Oh, yeah.
And the shots that they were hitting. The energy around us was just insane.
I got to tell you, if I had to pick, I would actually take the game before that Jeffrey Wright and Susanna played in. I can't remember who it was, but the one they won prior to Eddie and
yeah, that was
Deborah.
the semifinal. I'm
Yeah.
talking about just the bracket final.
Okay.
So I think we're talking about the same game.
Okay. Who was that they were playing against?
I think it was Ryan Wiedenfeld and Jackie, maybe?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, that was an amazing game. And Sue just came out with some great shots. Yeah, that was a wonderful game. A lot of great games, though. We have them all recorded on my hard drive. We're going to get them all uploaded and shared to you guys so you can go back and watch them all. Chat, if you got a favorite game from this weekend, let me know. We'll talk about it. We had a lot of good ones. Up to 363 right now. Let's go, people. Let's go, chat. Let's bring this number up. Is that Tony Forbes' brother? Is Bryce Forbes Tony Forbes' brother? Do you know? I'm not sure. Chat, you might know that better than me. Batson got the get back today. Yes, he did. Oh my God, did he ever. For those of you that don't know, another one long. Those of you that don't know, my boy Eddie and Caleb got another championship win, a world championship win this time, but that makes it 3 in a row. 3 national doubles titles in a row. It's never been done before. They're the first ones to do it. Very impressive.
Yeah, and Caleb Batson often is so even-keeled and quiet, but really he was, especially in that world, like the final game, not as much the first one against Mark Richards and Philip Lopez, but that final game specifically, he was really fired up.
Yes, he was.
Usually you might get a clap or a head nod, but this one, I mean, he was yelling down across the way to Eddie,
Yeah.
trying to get his partner fired up.
Yeah.
Not something you normally see out of Caleb Batson.
No, not usually, no. But, yeah, he was definitely worked up. And, again, I got to give it to these Texas boys. Gavin Cano, I know Fisher Hamilton is not a Texas guy, but we'll make him an honorary Texas guy for purposes of this conversation. But an all-Texas doubles final. Gavin Cano, Caleb Batson, Eddie Grindersleeve meeting on the big stage. And that game went to 20-20. It was such a close game. And those that missed it, you gotta go see that game, because that was something else. It came down to the wire. And
I gotta go rewatch that airmail that stayed on the board over and over again.
Oh my goodness.
The crowd, everyone was on the edge of their seat for that shot.
I know, and I talked to Eddie. Were you here when I was talking to Eddie about it? He said that he was just going to lay up that shot. He wasn't going to shoot it. He was going to lay up and let Caleb take it, throwing that bag off. And he walked down. He took a timeout, walked down to Caleb, and Caleb said, "You know what? You make this shot all the time. Just take it." Is that it? Is that game?
Yeah, that's game 21-11.
Wow, Bryce Forbes just working it. Bryce Forbes now sitting in the king seat. Good on you, Bryce. Nicely done.
All right, so we have our first king seat winner here in advanced singles, I believe. I believe this is the bracket that was the most far ahead. We're close in bracket O. That game is underway. So we'll be bringing you much more action after this.
We'll be back in just a moment. We're going to bring you some mountains and some speedboats.
Yep, stick with us on YouTube.
The best tube. look at that. Rock Hill view. Can't really tell, but up there on the right, that building off there in the distance, the long white building, that's right next to the ACL HQ. It's right here in Rock Hill, where we're at, in this gigantic venue. That kind of clay-colored building there. Anyways, welcome back. We're just waiting on Grant Upchurch to come to the court. We're going to game between Wayne Corprew. I'm butchering it. Sorry, Wayne. Wayne and Grant Upchurch. Sorry to see Aiden lose. My son is also an Aiden. Got to partner with him in Florida. Took second at a weekly tournament. Wow, okay, well that's cool. That's random. It's always nice when you get paired with some great player. I feel bad for the people who get paired with me. Oh, I got Chase. Dang it. It's always a drag. Christopher Johnson, what's up, what's up, what's up? Anybody want me to give them shout outs in the chat? Just let me know. Let me know where you're at, chat. Where are you from? Where are you watching from? Is that why they call it a blind draw? Yeah, because I'm definitely blind throwing at these boards. Well, we had Wayne a second ago, and now he's gone. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. There he is. He's over there on the other side. Cincinnati, Ohio, hoo-day. You know, I spent some time in Cincinnati, Jacob.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was out there. I'm going to show my age here. Way back when I was younger, I went to the World Series when the Cincinnati Reds played the Oakland A's. That was that was in the 90s. Long time ago. I was just a kid, but the Oakland A's had Jose Canseco, Randy Johnson, just a mess of strong players. And the Cincinnati Reds squeaked in to the playoffs. Squeaked in. And they were a bunch of nobodies. Chris Sabo, you know, a bunch of guys nobody really was familiar with at the time. And everybody thought the Oakland A's were going to destroy the Reds. And it turned out the Cincinnati Reds swept them 4 games straight. And I got to see 2 of those games at the Cincinnati Stadium. That was pretty amazing.
The Reds your team?
Well, they are now. After that, yeah. Nobody would know that. But, yeah, I'm a Reds fan. I got some love for the Bengals, too, you know. I'm glad to see they finally have a football team over there. Indiana in the house. West Central Illinois in the house. Ackworth, Georgia. Alaska. Michigan go blue. Tampa, Florida. Bath, New York. Shout out Jaden Ellis. Watching from Traverse City, Michigan. Mobile, Alabama. That was a great World Series. It was a great World Series. Holy cow. I can't stop talking about my boy Eddie Grindersleeve. Pascagoula, Mississippi. Gula Cornhole Crew showing up. Oh, the World Series. Oh, you're talking about the baseball World Series. Duh. Yeah, that was a great World Series.
I was wondering why you were talking about.
Yeah, no, I'm still stuck on the. I'm still stuck on the championship that I just watched. That was something else. Go Reds. That's right. Braves. Go Braves. Austin, baby. What's up, Jaime? What's up, Jaime? Belchase, Louisiana. Opelousas. Bartlesville, Oklahoma. You know, Jaime, I'm surprised. You should be saying Buda, right? You claiming Austin now? I thought it was Buda. All right, we'll accept you into Austin. All right, so we got Grant Upchurch on the left, and we have Wayne on the right here. These guys are finishing some down and backs. Grant Upchurch last night, him and Sammy Soto took down advanced doubles. They are the champion of advanced doubles. So I expect Grant to do very, very well in advanced singles today as well.
Was it usually him doing most of the work?
That was a team effort. You know, Grant's a great player. Grant had these shots where he would put it right in the lane of his opponent, and they'd step out and just hit the next 3 bags. So he was constantly scoring 10, making